As dusk draped over Munich's Allianz Arena on the evening of June 8, 2025, a palpable hush swept through the stands. Two footballing epics prepared to collide. On one side stood Portugal, a squad steeped in ambition and experience, anchored by Cristiano Ronaldo, the 40-year-old legend chasing another continental crown. Across the pitch glimmered Spain, a youthful symphony of possession and flair, led by 17-year-old prodigy Lamine Yamal, the emblem of football's future. A warm, partly cloudy night, under the watchful fluorescence, the stage was impeccably set, two Iberian titans, vying to etch their names onto UEFA Nations League history. Both teams, past winners of the competition, navigated a tactical chessboard laid out by Roberto Martinez and Luis de la Fuente, a battle not merely of skill but of identity, of legacies in motion. From the opening whistle, Spain asserted its tempo. Their midfield, Pedri orchestrating, Zubimendi anchoring, Ruiz probing, dictated the rhythm. Spain's first breakthrough came in the 21st minute. A surging cross from Lamine Yamal, his first signature moment of the night, was shanked by Portugal's defense, allowing Martin Zubimendi to bury a composed finish. Spain's youthful energy had struck first. But within minutes, Portugal answered. In the 26th minute, a lightning transition saw Nuno Mendes burst from left back into midfield. A weighted pass carved a path, and he unleashed a thunderous strike into the bottom corner. It was VAR checked but judged legal. The scoreboard read 1-1, balance restored. The pendulum swung again before halftime. Deep in stoppage time, Pedri spotted space behind the defense and slipped in Oyarzabal. With a deft finish, he reasserted Spain's lead. An echo of Berlin 2024 emerged, the winger again toying with Portuguese hearts. The tunnel, for a brief interlude, bore witness to Martinez's determined whispers and adjustments. Portugal emerged more purposeful. In the 49th minute, Bruno Fernandes flicked a shot agonizingly wide, disallowed for offside, a reminder of Portugal's insistence. And then came the moment that shook the football world. In the 61st minute, Diogo Jota looped a cross that deflected off a Spanish boot. Alone in the box, Cristiano Ronaldo, time transcending, silhouette etched against the floodlights, volleyed home. His 138th goal for Portugal, his 938th career strike. The equalizer wasn't just in points, it was a monument to endurance, to legacy. From that point, the narrative thickened. Ronaldo, limping from a muscular tweak in the 88th, was substituted, leaving the field to applause and tears. The cameo of an icon, stepping off as much a torch as a symbol. Spain's Yamal, controlled but watchful, was withdrawn in the 106th minute, perhaps ebbing with fatigue amid Portuguese intensity. Extra time simmered with tension, Spain's possession-based buoyancy thunking against Portugal's resolute counters. The VAR refrains, a melee in midfield, the match inching toward a climax. Evangelical in its pacing, it slipped into the mercy of penalties. The shootout unfolded with methodical gravity. Goncalo Ramos, Vitinha, Bruno Fernandes, Nuno Mendes, each found the net. Spain's chain of success was broken when Morata's spot kick, struck centrally, was swallowed by Diogo Costa. Then Ruben Neves strode forward, his final penalty a hammer forging Portugal's fate. 5-3. History written foot and net. But now, to relive the broader tapestry, the tactics, the personalities, the symbolism. Portugal lined up in a dynamic 4-3-3, with Mendes and João Neves fortressing the flanks, then balanced by Bruno Fernandes, Vitinha, and Bernardo Silva underpinning midfield control and transitional thrust. Martinez's blueprint aimed to offset Spain's pass and move elegance with direct transitions and aerial menace, especially via Ronaldo. Spain, steered in their familiar 4-3-3, deployed Cucurella and Mingueza as fullbacks pushing forward. Pedri, Zubimendi, Ruiz shaped a rhythmic midfield, bridging defense to attack. Up top, Oyarzabal led with Yamal and Nico Williams shadowing attacks. A trio engineered for speed, interplay, and unpredictability. As the match unfurled, Spain's early dominance became clear. They probed, pinned Portugal back, and pressed high. Yamal's first minutes illustrated raw acceleration, his dribbling carving pockets on the right. He found Zubimendi's strike and was often Portugal's problem child. Portugal's response? A shift to compact counter-staffing. In midfield, Neves and Fernandes sank lower after Spain had surged, snapping passes and releasing Mendes and Silva wide. That second goal owed its momentum to this balance, defense to attack at pace. Ronaldo's involvement transcended stat lines. He wasn't just target man, his movement, rotation off space, and directional illusions anchored Spain's defensive structure. Even when substituted, his imprint, the panic, the defensive shroud, remained. Martinez introduced Nelson Semedo and Neves at halftime, a nod toward fresh legs and midfield reinforcement. Later, Goncalo Ramos and Vitinha added width and midfield density. These changes preserved Portugal's competitive edge and saw Vitinha's shot elegantly saved before stoppage, an inch from legend. Spain's key switch came with Yamal's exit in extra time, a substitution that didn't disrupt momentum but dissipated the direct lane Portugal had learned to weather. Oyarzabal also withdrew just as he'd been a difference-maker in the first 45. Cristiano Ronaldo was the player of the match, a masterclass in legacy. One goal of landmark proportion, athletic despite age, a talisman who bent a match through instinct and aura. His 61st-minute volley was one of those moments where myth and reality merge. Lamine Yamal, while quieter than his semi-final fireworks, remained a live wire. His early crossing spun Spain ahead. Technically dazzling, blessed with pace and understanding beyond years. His substitution late on didn't hide his significance. Nuno Mendes, officially the player of the match, was a maelstrom down the left, creator of Portugal's opener, pivotal in defending Yamal. His energy and tenacity denoted championship caliber. Mikel Oyarzabal and Martin Zubimendi were vital for Spain's early control. Zubimendi's header confidence, Oyarzabal's late first-half finish, both reflected La Roja's temper and tempo. Diogo Costa was sound in open play and decisive in the shootout. He read Morata's penalty with the composure of a veteran. Statistically, the final score was 2-2 after extra time, with Portugal winning 5-3 on penalties. The attendance was 65,852, under 15 degrees Celsius with 63% humidity. Ronaldo's goal marked his 138th for Portugal and his career tally reached 938. Spain led twice, Portugal equalized both times. Portugal converted all 5 penalties. Morata's miss was the decisive moment saved by Costa. This clash wasn't merely a match, it was a narrative kiln. Cristiano Ronaldo at twilight, battling to etch one final masterpiece, his performance enriched by the weight of time. Every touch, every move, every lens trained on the figure once again defied age. He spoke of ushering Yamal in, "Let the kid grow," and meant it. His pre-match words in Munich spoke volumes. The torch doesn't flicker, it's passed. Yamal, the archetype of modern dynamism, represented football's future. Everything he did, paces, dribbles, crosses, exuded freedom. Yet in Munich's cauldron, he learned that brilliance invites resistance, that even legends deny youth easily. His subdued night was not silence, but preparation. He passed the test of presence, learned the terrain.